so a lot of you reached out to me and asked me what I was doing to navigate through the coronavirus situation, and mostly in the kitchen. So I want to take you through that. I hope I can be as much help as possible. I've stocked up on things from my fridge, my freezer, and my pantry, and I have enough supplies to feed the family for at least 3 weeks, should we need to take that route. I do plan hopefully still going to the market once a week. I don't want to be out in the public too much because it's recommended that we social distance ourselves, but I do plan to go to the market one time a week should supplies be ready for things like produce and things that maybe we might want to restock. But should we need to access this, we will have enough food for 3+ weeks. So I'm going to take you through my pantry, my fridge, and my freezer and show you what I did and show you what I got and kind of suggest some meals that you can make with those things. So here we go.
I want to come.
Okay. She's my little helper. You want to come with? Let me grab the phone. So we were going to do this yesterday, but she had a little accident ice skating, but that's okay. She's all better. Okay, so let's start with the basics. These are things that I always keep in my pantry regardless. Pasta sauce is a huge staple. I like to buy one nice sauce for every less expensive sauce, and I mix them together because I just think it makes a really good sauce still, and it's not as expensive. So I have a lot of pasta sauce. I have enough for at least 6 big pasta dishes. Obviously pasta, spaghetti, penne, orchietti, angel hair, lasagna. I bought everything so I can make different pasta dishes. And also I like to make a white sauce with just a simple olive oil, maybe a little Parmesan and butter. So I have a lot of that. The next thing I like to buy is Hispanic type of foods. I do a lot of Mexican cooking, so beans, enchilada sauce, red sauce, chilies. These will dress up any meal. Just pop it in a soup or a meat, and they kind of elevate it enough. And then I bought things like bean sprouts and sauerkraut. These are things, for example, the sauerkraut, we can make Reubens. I throw some bread and some meat. The bean sprouts go really well. It's almost like a fresh veggie in an Asian rice dish. The black beans, I make a black bean burger. I make a black bean sweet potato taco that I'll be sharing with you hopefully this week. And then I bought things like rice, obviously. Brown rice is a favorite of ours. This boil in a bag is really easy. I really like that one. It's very fresh and flavorful. The family loves this rice. I make it a lot with like a basic chicken or a Greek plate. I love these blue corn tacos. Those are for the tacos that I plan to make. The macaroni and cheese. My kids love this brand, even though I've tried to feed them Annie's. They just really love Kraft. So I bought things like that. These are things that are staples within a meal that we can make. Tuna, obviously, that's a big staple. You can make tuna salad. You can make tuna melts. You can make tuna, add it to your pasta. Chicken stock. Believe it or not, all the soup has been out off the shelves, so I wanted to have that as an option. It's easy just to put it in a pot, add some meat, add some frozen veggies, and some spices and herbs, and it makes a really good meal, and usually those last a couple days. So what else did I buy? Obviously things like olive oil and staples that we actually already had a lot of this stocked. These are things that we use. I love the Caesar dressing. It has a super long shelf life. It's from Whole Foods. And then obviously things like cooking wine. These are easy. These dress up a meal so much. I make a really good chicken marsala, which is marsala cooking wine, chicken broth, pasta, chicken, mushrooms, and a few other things. So these are things that will take your meal, they'll just elevate it a little bit, so it's not just like cooking out of a box. We don't have to cook out of a box at this time. That's my point. We can still eat healthy and make our food flavorful. Also, I got things like granola because my husband loves it, nuts, these cute little cheddar things. I love these. I put them in salads. I eat them plain. Licorice. I bought a lot of licorice because we like it. We eat very healthy, but then we also like to indulge a little bit. I bought different mixes. I thought that was, okay, so our kids' school got closed till April 1st at least. And so I wanted to have activities to do in the kitchen. They love to bake. Sugar cookies. I got chocolate chips because my kids love these Kodiak pancakes and they like chocolate chips in them. And then obviously I snacked up on all the kids' favorite snacks and it's overflowing. I bought beef jerky for my husband, nuts, popcorn. We love popcorn, and water, obviously. And we like vitamin water. My kids don't drink juice, so I didn't have to buy any of that. This was my embarrassment indulgement. I saw these on an end cap while I was shopping, and I was like, I'm gonna be at home with those if I have to be at home. Yogurt covered raisins, we love those. And let me take you to my freezer now. So in the freezer, obviously I bought the basics, things that I always freeze. Actually, I never freeze meat, I always buy it fresh, but given this circumstance, I thought it might make sense since my family does eat meat. My kids love steak, they love chicken, and I do like that they get the protein from it, so we are still meat eaters over here. So I bought a lot of steak, a lot of chicken, Italian sausage, ground chicken, ground turkey, things that I can make pastas with, steak salads, different chicken dishes. I don't have everything planned out yet, but these are things that I buy regardless that I wanted to freeze. I bought a lot of bread because that's an easy thing to pop out. We love to make our pizzas, so I made sure to stock up on pizza dough. Did you know that you can freeze sandwich meat? So I made sure to buy this because this is an easy meal. And obviously it takes up a little bit of space. And I bought bread to go with it. It would be a nice meal to do for Rubens. Italian or rye bread, a turkey sandwich, and then you can do sauerkraut and some cheese and some Thousand Island dressing, and you have yourself a nice meal. And then I love these. I do veggie subs with these, where you can do any kind of sub. They're so good. I made sure to buy a lot of bread for the kids. They love toast. I don't want them to have to feel like anything's different other than the fact that we're not going out a lot. So I bought Mickey Mouse bars for them, their favorite. A lot of popsicles. Obviously, I did a lot of frozen veggies, spinach. I use this a lot when cooking in pastas, soups, anything really. And then I bought potatoes. What else is in here? Pizzas, the dough. My favorite, I love rainbow sherbet, chicken sausage, ice cream. My kids love ice cream. Frozen berries, obviously, Mickey Mouse bars. So that's about everything in the freezer. And then our fridge, what I have is the basics that I buy every week. Lots of greens, fruit, and milk. Our kids are big milk drinkers. So I have all of spring break, or not spring break, all of this Corona break to organize all this, which I plan on doing. Yeah, she's right. I bought a lot of cheese. Did you know that you can freeze cheese? However, this date says best if used by July 2020, so hopefully I won't have to freeze it. I think we'll be okay. Yogurt, obviously, I bought yogurt. Our family loves yogurt. This brand of yogurt is so good. I love it. I highly recommend trying it. I bought eggs. These are things that have a expiration date that is longer than what you would think. These don't expire until, I believe, April, which is nice. So I was able to get yogurt. This yogurt is April 25th. So that'll last quite a while. Lots of cheese, sweet potatoes. Those usually last very long. What else is in here? I've got apples, fresh fruit. Apples are also another thing that lasts really long. Onions, I'm a big fan of onions. They add so much flavor. Again, they last very long. I like to keep them in the fridge to prolong their life even longer. And then I have hummus. This is good if you pop it. You can make like little hummus pizzas or just Greek plates, anything. Obviously, string cheese is a big hit in our family. So these are the basics that we use every week. Poblano peppers, I use these in my sweet potato tacos. I love poblano peppers. I feel like they're a notch above a green pepper. They just really add a lot more flavor. Garlic, obviously. Ginger, so good for you. Limes, lemons. These are all things that help your immunity in times like these, so they're good to have. And hopefully, like I said, we'll still have access to these things. Avocados, I bought 3 firm, 2 soft, so we can use them as they go. The basics, everything that I usually have. And like I said, hopefully this virus doesn't set us back that far and we don't have to tap into all this. I also have a freezer downstairs with some pizzas and some more fresh vegetables and some cheese and a few other little things that I actually ended up getting today. What else? This is like the end of it, the end of my unpacking. Popcorn, my kids love popcorn. We make it on the stove because it's much healthier. I use a little coconut oil and a little butter and a little salt. Lasagna, this will last us at least 3 days. Lasagna makes such a huge dish.
And my grandpa
And you can freeze it.
a whole lasagna in one bite. And his name's John.
Sugar and flour. Flours, these things are good to have basic baking things should I need to go that route. I love oatmeal. I add fresh berries. Well, I'll be adding frozen berries now in the morning with brown sugar, like coconut flakes. So I hope this was helpful. I hope that things don't go as bad as they did in Italy. And I'm trying to stay positive and confident through all this. And I'm just feeling at peace that I can feed the family and still navigate through this and have our normal meals that really won't feel that much disrupted. So again, I encourage you guys to do the same. And hopefully we'll all get through this. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And I will follow up with a blog post and some extra meals. I'm going to do a 30-day meal plan with a grocery list. So I really hope this helps. And I hope you guys can still get all the things that you need. Thank you.